So it's very nice to be here. It's my first in English now. And yes, I hope we'll have a good time. I will record everything. So next day, I think tomorrow or over tomorrow, we have everything on the YouTube channel, Safe.Zone Newsflash, okay? Safe.Zone Newsflash is a channel where we have everything from tomorrow. But now I will start and I hope that you will get some necessary information for me, for you. What is a safe zone? How does it work? And so on. Your everyday money. This covers a new dimension of blockchain technology. And my name is Alexander Elias, and I'm in sales now since 1996 and generated more than 100 million euro for sales. I'm head of sales. It's not right about here. It's a thing. I'm head of sales at the International Safe Zone, and I think it's very necessary to explain something. If we had the old world, the old economy, there are key currencies, and everybody knows the key currencies are going up and down, and so many people are a little bit afraid of that this financial system will stop one day because there are so much problems with these currencies now. Inflation increases, and now we have the Corona crisis, and I think the inflation will going much higher end of the year if everybody see what happens there, because there are much money there now, but not so many goods. And I think that's a possibility that inflation will increase in this year. But maybe I will fail. I hope so, but I don't think so. Lower gross wages is the next one. Lower standard of living, yes, that's a problem. So many people lost their work now, and I think that's always a thing which is very, very hard for many people to go the next step. And we have social descent also. And if we take a look on this picture here, from 1992 till today, it's 28 years, the inflation was more than 58%. It's from Germany, but I think in the Europe, in all of Europe and all over the world, I think it will be nearly the same. And the gross wages were going down 3.7%. So if I take it together, it's more than 60% what the money get lost, okay? And that's a big problem. I had to work much more to have the same money, to have the same goods like 28 years ago. And I think that's a big problem for many people. I know in the 70s or 80s, it was not a problem for one people to have enough money for the family. But today, both had to work, and sometimes they had to do a second job. And I think that's not a good way where we're going to. The new world, everybody knows cryptocurrency. Everybody knows, oh yes, there's something changing, and heard something about the Bitcoin. 2008 or 2009, the Bitcoin comes up. And everybody thought at the beginning, Bitcoin, what will it be? Will it work? Will it not work? And it was also starting with just $1. And today, I don't know, we have about $9,150, now $9,200, yes, for one Bitcoin. And we have the biggest time, it was nearly $20,000 for one Bitcoin. And so you can see, if you can think it is possible to change something, to go a new age. I think so, it's a new age. Participation and increases in value, that's new, because normally you have nothing from increasing of the companies or something like this. Participate in the growth of these currencies is also very, very necessary. And one thing what the Bitcoin have done is data security through blockchain. Data security, if you see today, we have YouTube, we have Facebook, we have all the things, and your data are not secured. And I think that's a very necessary way to have your data very, very secure now. And if you see the Bitcoins and altcoins, there is one problem. Unfortunately, it's too volatile. if you are a businessman and I will pay you with Bitcoin, and maybe, I don't know, there is on the weekend some trouble in China, the Bitcoin will falling down. And if you make on Monday, maybe you would like to change the Bitcoin from Bitcoin to fiat, you lose your earnings, and that's a problem. It's not good for you in a business to have a volatile Bitcoin or something like this. It's difficult as a means payment. That's a problem. Many cryptocurrencies have a very, very great white paper, but then the political situation changed. Something like Corona will happen. Something in the economy will not work like we want. And so there's a problem, and they will not follow their white paper, and lots of scams were there. Maybe somebody knows Plus Token wallet last year, or I think it was last year, yes. There were 3 billion in damage, yes. But it was a very good storytelling, but it's not for you good if you have a good storytelling, but there's no story against, okay? And so I think we need another thing. We need a much more security, and we need it much more easier for the people. And I will show you something about the blockchain, because the blockchain is where everything works on. And I will show it to you one moment. I have a short movie where we explain blockchain, I think, very easy for everybody to understand. What is this kind of blockchain? How does it work? And here's a small movie.
Since the days of clay tablets, people have recorded the exchange of goods and services. As we evolve into the digital age, recording these transactions has become much more complex. Whether it's the exchange of money between two parties, documenting how goods move through a supply chain, or making contractual agreements. The growth of global commerce and trade has created a network of disparate ledger systems, vulnerable to errors, fraud, and misinterpretation. Take the diamond industry, for example. The journey of a diamond from mine to consumer covers a complex landscape of legal, regulatory, financial, manufacturing, and commercial practices. Current supply chains have to rely on intermediaries every step of the way, from government officials to lawyers, accountants, dealers, and banks. This adds time and cost. Diamond smuggling and fraud can hamper governments from collecting fair export taxes, and consumers and retailers face the prospect of purchasing counterfeit or unethically mined stones. This is where Hyperledger blockchain technology comes in. It has the potential to eliminate these vulnerabilities with transparent transactions. Blockchain offers all parties involved in a business network a secure and synchronized record of transactions. The blockchain ledger records every sequence of transactions from beginning to end, whether it's hundreds of steps in a supply chain or a single online payment. As each transaction occurs, it's put into a block. Each block is connected to the one before and after it. Groups of transactions are blocked together, and a fingerprint of each block is added to the next, thus creating an irreversible chain. That's why blockchain is ideal for recording the mining, refining, and distribution of one of the most valuable goods in the world. It can trace a diamond's path from the mine to the hands of the consumer with exceptional security and transparency. While blockchain works with all types of transactions, there are three key features that make Hyperledger blockchain uniquely capable to handle the requirements of a regulated industry like diamonds. It's distributed, it's permissioned, and it's secure. Because the ledger is distributed, it works as a shared form of record keeping, ensuring no one person or organization holds ownership of the system. As the diamond cycles through its supply chain, everyone involved during the process is permissioned to have a copy of every record and piece of data, and no transaction can be added to the chain without consensus across the participants. This means no one person can add to or alter the blockchain without it being permanently recorded, making it tamper-resistant and highly secure, eliminating the risk of fraud and error. No one, not even a system administrator, can delete it. In the case of diamonds, a blockchain ledger keeps a record of high-resolution photos of each diamond at every touchpoint along its journey. It holds certificates of authenticity, real-time records of every payment transaction, as well as product details like cut, clarity, color, carat, and diamond serial numbers. At the end of the buying cycle, there is a complete, auditable, and indisputable record of information. Blockchain technology gives us the ability to transform industries of all sorts, from diamonds to flowers, monetary transactions, or even things like contracts, deeds, records, and other public and private agreements. It frees up capital flows, speeds processes, lowers transaction costs, and most importantly, provides security and trust. We believe that blockchain will do for business what the internet did for communication, create new ways of working and leave more time for creativity and innovation.
Yes, that's how blockchain will work, and I think it's very necessary to understand it, that we have much more possibilities with this single blockchain. And we have our own blockchain, but first I will give you some explanation what and how is a safe zone, okay? So I will, yes, we had it. We have the site. If you go on Safe.Zone, you have everything about that, what we do. And you see there are more than 3 million members all over the world. I think that's very interesting. You see, you're not the first and not the hundredth. There are 3 million more. I think that's very, very great. We have more than 1 million, nearly 1,100,000 wallets. So 1,100,000 people have the M on his wallet. And a new member will come in every 300 seconds. These are all 5 minutes. And I think that's very interesting that we are growing very fast and that we are here for more than 9 years now. Everything started on the 11th of November 2011. Safe zone is your identity at risk. Normally, you will give your data to the internet, and you don't know what happened. You will get some emails, you will get some push mails, everything else, because your data is on risk. But we will have it at risk without a risk, because you will never get an email, you will never get a telephone call or something like this. Everything is secure for you. That's very, very necessary for our network. Your business is normally at risk because you see at the Corona crisis, there was so much problems. People can't open their shops and nothing happened. And we will do, I think we will start next week or over next week with so many possibilities of shops where you can buy something. You have the possibility to get a shop for your own business if you want. And so if we're getting a next crisis or something like this, you have the possibility to sell your things or goods with shops. And this is also very necessary to create more local business, to give them more power, okay? Because that's the biggest problem. If your shop is closed, you're running out of money. And I think this is a very, very big problem in this time. We have the meaning of wealth and of health. Now, I think next week is starting our site that's happy health. Happy health, because everything is very necessary. Health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing. And we have so much nice products. We have in Hamburg, in Germany, also studio where you can go and where you can pay some things in yen, where you have where you can get some treatments and so on. And we will have these things all over the world. And I think in Uganda we have also a medical care center where you can also pay some things in yen. And I think health, we know it from the Corona crisis, is also very necessary for everybody. So it's the next point what we will have in our community. Wealth, the next one, because I told you something about inflation. I think there will much people which have not enough money. Maybe they will lose their real estate or something like this. Maybe they will forbid gold. We have in the 70s, it was not allowed to have some gold at home. And we have the possibility with some things. We will get the Twinkle gold coin. We have also the Twinkle, the real estate possibility to give estates in this company. And so you are saved for all of your wealth. Because if we have a big inflation, what will you do with your money? 2013, I had my company in Cyprus, and after Easter 2013, it was a Monday, my bank account was, yes, I have no possibility to go to my bank account from my business. And I think it could happen, must not, but it could happen all over the world. And I think you had to do a good wealth management. This is also possible with a community of Safe.Zone. Okay, we have wealth, we have health, and so much more. I will show you something. We have the page twinkle.estate, and at twinkle.estate, everybody has the possibility to go and have some real estate. You see here we have had some estates in Spain, but everything is closed because they are all sold out. But sometimes, I think maybe in July or in August, we will get the next one. And here you see very much real estates in Spain. But we also have very, very much real estates in Dubai. Last year, in December of this year, I think so, last year, I have been there with Dan, and I was at this meetings, and they have done a very big deal. It's with Emar and the prime broker. There had a big deal over $215 million with real estates in Dubai. I never heard about a crypto company which have done it. Okay. So it's very necessary what they do. And if we have next time the next real estate, we have a channel, it's whatsapp.com, where you see, okay, today in the evening, there will be a new real estate, and you have the possibility to go in your account and have the possibility to go one of your fraction owner rights to get a piece of this real estate. And that is very interesting for people to have much fraction owner rights, maybe in Dubai, maybe in Spain, maybe in Uganda, maybe in Germany, maybe in UK, everywhere, to get some wealth management also, okay? Then we had a shop, it's a Twinkle, it's called twinkle.shop, where you can buy products. You see also everything is closed, but I think we will get this week some new, and then you have the possibility to get some goods which you normally never will get because it's too expensive, with smart contracts. Okay, one moment. I see there was a chat. The next webinar in English, I think it will be, I had to speak with Lucy, I think maybe in 14 days or in 3 weeks. And I think from September on, we will have it every 2 weeks. And we have also a newsflash where we explain so much other things, because the thing is so big, yes, that we had to share something more. But I recorded this one, and you will see it on YouTube Safe.Zone Newsflash English webinar, okay? So we have the Twinkle Estate, we have the Twinkle Shop, and we have much more things what you can do here in this. Thank you. So next one, protect your data. And I think to protect the data is so necessary in these times, because now we have the app application for Corona. I don't know, is it good or not good? I don't know, but they have all of your data, and it's not very secure, this app. And I think it's not good to have all the data in this app, and you are very open for everybody, okay? So we have the Safe.Zone pass, and if you go to our website, we have it very, very secure. You have to create your email address. Then you have to create a password. And the next one is a 6-digital PIN, master PIN. You need it every time. If you go on one site, you have 6 pins normally, and they will say, okay, we need the 3rd, the 4th, and the 1st. We need the 6th, the 5th, and the 1st. And so every time it changed. So if you log in 3 times with 3 wrong attempts, your account is closed. I think at the beginning is for 1 hour. So it's very, very secure because email address, password, and 6-digit master PIN, it's very, very, very much secure. Shopping, we have so many things for shopping. This week, we will get in the German newsflash on Thursday, some tea where you can buy tea. We had also coffee. We had, what's the meaning, a beefer where you can grill your steak for a barbecue. We had some spices and so on, mostly just for Europe. We have one app. I will show it to you one moment because I think you have the possibility to see something there. It's in German shop. I think it's, oh no, we can translate it in English. It's very good. So alkaline bar salts with plants, yes, you can see it. You can pay everything in yen. It's 40 yen now. Get your private 5-star spa experience at home, and you can pay there in yen, but you have to pay the sending cost, the cost for sending the goods in euro. It's just allowed now in Europe, but we have more shops where you can pay maybe everything with yen or some parts of it in yen. And we will get more shops and more shops the next days and weeks. And I will make an English web seminar also. And if you go to the site, here you can see also one moment. You can go here, more about alkaline products. And then you can go to this site and I will see it's also in English, one moment. And you see here is a button where you can get a yen cashback, okay? So all the offers have the possibility to get a yen cashback. So you can buy something in yen or in euro or in British pound, I don't know, and will get in cashback in yen. It's also very nice. And we will create much more shops in the next weeks. I think in the next 2 months, there will happen a lot. So back to the safe zone. We share success. If you say, okay, that's very nice. I like to refer some people. I will have an affiliate system because if somebody buys something in the shop, if somebody go to the Twinkle shop, if somebody go to the Twinkle estate, we have also twinkle.cars and we'll get so much more offers. And you will bring somebody in the unicorn network. You will get money for everything. 5 generations deep, you will pay it all over the time you will be in the safe zone network. So think about something. You will have, I think, from August starting, coffee. Billion of people will drink coffee all over the world, okay? And then we have a very, very nice coffee. I taste it, I drink it, it's very good. And you have the possibility to drink this coffee, yes, not a problem. And then you say to share this, and the people will drink always this coffee. They will buy it, and you will get a commission. If you have maybe 5 or 10 people which drink this coffee also, like you, the coffee is for free. And then you have 5 levels down. And if everybody give it to 5 people, you will earning money every month because it's an affiliate system. And if they have every month an order, you will get money. You will also have healthy products, what you can drink, where you have better health and something like this. If the people will order it, you will get money every month. And that's very, very necessary. If people, we have the twinkle.cars, you have the possibility with smart contracts, will be a next, I will explain it maybe next time. Somebody will buy a car and maybe it's 50,000 euro, for example, and there's 20% commission always in it for the We Share Success system. And the first level had about 50% of this commission, it's 10%, you will earn 5,000 euro. If somebody will buy a house, you will getting maybe more. And that's very interesting. In everything, what will happen in this network, in this unicorn network, you will be paid. Maybe you have some products which we not knew now, but next month, over next month, maybe next year, we will get some products and you will earning money. And that's very interesting. You have the possibility to earn money, to have your own product for free, and so on, okay? And We Share Success is also very nice. You had to go on the site. I will show it to you. One moment. It's WeShareSuccess.com. And there you can see everything if you get in your account. Yes, I will do it. One moment. So, one moment. And here you have something that's for generations. And here you see everything. You never see who is this. You just see the pernym. Pernym is standing for personal number, okay? You have a personal number, it's 10 digits, and you had to know it. Best thing is to know it in your brain. And you see, I started on the 1st of September 2019, but now it's more than 1,000 people here. And if they buy something, they do something, I will earn on everybody. In my first level, I had 45 people. The next one is 46 people, and so on. And that could be very, very great. Then, normally, if you go in a network or in an affiliate system, you had to buy something, okay? You had to spend some money, normally. But if you go to Safe.Zone, you get a present of 20 yen. 20 yen, I know about, I think, $21 for free. You had to pay nothing and get a present of $21. And I think that's very, very great, where you will get a present. And if you bring some people and say, hey, you have the possibility to get $21 for free, I think that's very great for so much people to get a present. Or it's not so, what's the meaning? It's much more easy to get some people in this network because they get a present, and you can do it also, okay? Then we have the digital payments. I speak about blockchain. We have our own blockchain, and I will show it also to you. Is twinklechain.com. You can see it here, and you can see everything there. You see, 24-hour volume was $55 million. And that's great. Oh, from the beginning, it was $33 billion. You see every wallet here. You see everything. And that's great because everything is possible to see. If you go inside your account, you will see every transaction, not from who, but you see there was a transaction. And that is very, very great. It's like, yes, more transparency is not possible. And you see here the yen USD is $1.07, about $1.07. We have the TEC. TEC is the Twinkle Estate coin. We have the TMC is a Twinkle Mobility coin. We have the TVZ is a Travel Vacation coin. We have the TSHC is a Travel Shopping coin. We have some sub coins, but you can get it also with yen. So you need some yen to get these coins. So I will go back. You have the possibility to receive free rewards if you go to PrizeMania. PrizeMania is a page, PrizeMania.com. I think it's PrizeMania, I think .com, I don't know. And you can get every hour, get paid, or you have the possibility every day to win 1,000 yens with your pernom. Everything is possible. We have some things like for talent, the biggest talent. Also, if you see the song at the beginning of the web seminar was somebody who wins the biggest talent at the Safe.Zone. Prize draws, and so on. We have a radio show on Thursday in Las Vegas. We will have another one starting, I think, in September. And all these things are happening. And I will give you one example why I said for me that's very, very interesting. I'm from Germany, and I think Germany is a very, very restricted thing, but there was something what I thought is not possible. First, real estate to pay with yen. The first estate was paid with cryptocurrency. It was paid in yen. The second, always paid in yen. I think that next 27, 50, or 100 real estates are also paid in yen. I'm living here in a very nice finca in Mallorca, and I paid also some of it in yen. Yes, they accepted this, and I paid in yen. And in Germany, there is a kind of company, is a little bit like a limited in UK, but a little bit more expensive. It's a GmbH, and it almost costs 25,000 euros, okay? And you have to pay 25,000 euros to get this company, and it will go registered, everything else. And this, it was very, very interesting, was paid, you can see it here, to 100% in rainbow currency, yen. They accepted yen for a company in Germany. And I think that's so awesome. It's very, very crazy to get a company in yen. And I think that's very great. And I thought if in Germany, where they are a little bit crazy, if they accept yen as a payment, I think it's very, very nice to do something more here. And that's some things about how the yen will work. And since last week, we have our yen, one moment, I will show to you. It's the yen exchange, where you have the possibility to say, okay, I have the possibility to get some yen, the first thing, or to sell some yen. You have not the possibility to say, okay, I will give 1 million yen there. It's not possible. Just one order, 1,000 yen. Then you have to wait 7 days and the next, because we want to do some people getting rich very fast. We would have much people which have a better life after it, okay? Much people with a better life is better than some people which are getting rich. And there's something to say about this currency. We started in September last year, or I started with $1. The yen was just $1. You know, you see it today, it's nearly $1.07, okay? And some people, we opened this exchange, I think last Wednesday, and then some people thinking, okay, $1.07, it's nice. I will go a little bit down, 169, 168, 167. And I will tell you a little story. Think about a father or mother, I don't know, and she will go to his business and see a teddy bear or a doll in a shop, and it will cost almost maybe 30 British pounds, okay? And he said, okay, in 2 months is a birthday of my daughter, and I will see what will happen. In the evening, he comes back from work, the same doll or teddy bear is just $29.50. Okay. Next day he will come back, it's 29. What will he do? Will he buy it or will he wait till the next day? Maybe it will go down to 20, 15, 16, I don't know. But what will happen if he goes the first day and it's 30 euro, or so 30 UK, British pound or euro, or $30? In the evening he comes back and it's $30.50. Next morning, it's $31. So he thought, wow, if I not buy now, it will going more expensive for me. And the same you can do with the yen. Don't go down with the yen. I think it's much more interesting to push it up because you would like to have more money, or? And I think it's very, very good for us if the yen will increase. And if you will sell it like rubbish, it will not work. Everything will not work. I saw so much cryptocurrencies on other platforms, and they go straight down because some people will like to make cash. It's not possible. We have no robots. Nobody can make cash very soon. We would like to have an own cryptocurrency like digital money to pay people, to pay business people, to pay in restaurants, to pay at everybody. And if you speak with some people would say, okay, I like to accept something, some yen for my work, it would be very nice, speak with us because we have the possibility to do very much. Because if you maybe had an Italian restaurant and they say, okay, that's not a problem for me, I will take the pizza salami, I will sell it for yen. Now he gets yen, very much yen. And then he can also say, okay, if you take the pizza calzone, you will get a cashback in yen. So you get yen and will give a cashback in yen and get fiat money. He have his own exchange. If you have maybe a business partner who sells, I think, electric things, you can say, okay, I would like this power bank 100% in yen. Maybe you will get, I don't know, 50 yen for it. And then he will sell on the other way this iPhone, okay? Or this phone, must not be an iPhone. And say, okay, normally it's 1,000 British pound, but I will give you a cashback of 20% in yen. And so it will work. It's necessary for business people to get yen and get cashback as yen. And if we have more all over the world and the yen will be accepted more all over the world, it will increase. Yes, yes, I know it's not a problem, but I had to talk about the next one will be, I think, about in 14 days, but I will speak with Lucy also, okay? But for today, it's more than enough. I will just explain how you can use the yen because the yen is very, very exciting. You have so much possibilities, much more than most of cryptocurrencies outside, okay? And so we will do the next meeting, I think maybe in 14 days is a good day. Everybody knows it, and we will do the next web seminar in English in 14 days. And we will start in September this year, maybe with some news, some things where you can have how the shop is working, how is this working, and I will do some workshops there. Okay, it was the first time. I hope you have some new information, and we will see you soon. Have a nice evening. Until next time, Alex. Bye.